This is Tobermory, but not the Tobermory most people know. When we think about it, we imagine summers, crowded docks, turquoise water, ferries coming and going. It's known as a summer town, busy, lively, and full of people. So I came up with a weird plan. I came here in winters, when the crowds are gone and the town feels almost forgotten. And honestly, I wasn't disappointed. Our journey started in Caledon, an hour outside of Toronto. Unplanned. Definitely, it was not the best weather, but we still continued. But on the way, we saw snow-covered houses, muted colors. Everything felt still, dull, and slow. It's a 3-hour drive on a good day, but in winters, things can change very quickly. It was just 4 in the evening, but daylight started slipping faster than we expected. We knew we were late, but winter doesn't wait. So instead of pushing forward, we decided to stop for the night in a small town called WIARTON. By the time we got here, it was dark. So we parked the car outside the room and called it a day. The next morning, we woke up to a surprise. The same car from last night, now buried under fresh snow that fallen from the roof. The car was blocked. Took us 20 minutes to get the car out and running. We missed the sunrise, but winter has its own plans. First stop, Tim Hortons. The streets were almost empty. No rush, no traffic, barely anyone walking. Life here felt slower, stress-free, unbothered, like I wasn't chasing anyone. From there, we drove to WIARTON Marina. Everything was covered in snow. It looked like no one had been here for days. The air was cold, but it felt peaceful. Untouched, pure nature. The only movement, us. Just us. Our next stop was COLPOYS Bay Lookout. We met a small group of locals. Guess what they were here for? Fishing. Yes, fishing. Despite the cold, they were friendly and warm. In this quietness, there was a sign of life. Wide views, close details, and a perspective that felt untouched. From there, we continued toward LIONSHEAD. A small town, but incredibly picture perfect. The lighthouse on the harbor stood quietly, surrounded by snow. Access limited, paths were buried. Even under that snow, it looked beautiful. The docks were empty. Frozen and waiting. It was cold, but every shot felt worth it. And finally, we are here in Tobermory. That's also when we realized you need a permit to fly a drone here, which we didn't have. So no aerial view, just the ground reality. This wasn't the Tobermory you see in summer. Empty roads, closed restaurants, shops shut down. It was the weekend after Christmas, but it felt like a pandemic era winter. Boats were parked and frozen. The water itself locked in ice. The ferries weren't running. Everything felt paused. We made our way to the Big Tub Lighthouse. The entrance was blocked with snow. No perfect conditions, but we still tried. So keeping ourselves safe, we took in the views for a moment. Not everyone's cup of tea, but it felt peaceful. Took the camera, captured few photos, and felt like mission successful. A quick tip, if you ever plan to come here, always keep your gas full. There's only one gas station here, Hoppy's gas bar, and it's not 24/7. This trip was never smartly planned, but that's what made it special. We saw Tobermory in a way most people will never do, but it's a memory worth keeping. Thanks for watching. See you in the next journey.